We present Jimmy Clitheroe as the Clitheroe Kid, with Peter Sinclair as grandfather, Patricia Burke as mother, Diana Day as Susan, and Leonard Williams as Theodore Craythorpe in
Girl Trouble.
Jimmy, are you out of bed yet?
What? What? Oh, it was only a dream. Just when me grandad was going to light me rocket.
Jimmy, it's 8:15.
All right, Mum. I'll get it up.
Come on, Jimmy. Out of bed.
Oh, Grandad, you aren't half a noisy lot.
Now, come on, wakey, wakey.
Oh, all right, Billy Cotton.
Now, come on. Up you get. I don't understand you, son. When I was your age on my father's farm, I was up at 5 o'clock every morning and straight into the cowshed.
That's a funny place to have your breakfast.
Go on, away with you now. Into the bathroom you go.
I don't know which is the hardest, getting Jimmy out of bed in the morning or trying to get him into it at night.
Oh, well, you were just the same when you were a girl.
I've made the toast. I suppose it'll be cold before Rip Van Winkle gets down.
Oh, no, it won't.
Oh, well, Jim, you're getting slow in your old age. You must have been in the bathroom for 2 whole minutes.
Well, the hot water's that slow coming through. While I was waiting, I cleaned my shoes.
It looks as though you used the shoe brush on your face.
Well, nobody can tell when your face is dirty with all that war paint you slap on it. Night cream, day cream, vanishing cream, cold cream, hot cream, ice cream. No wonder they call you a clot.
No, that'll do. Get your breakfast, Jimmy, or you'll miss the bus to the school again.
What time is it, Grandad?
Well, it's 22 minutes to 9.
Oh, heck, my bus goes at 22.
Yeah, well, we've been telling you all morning you'd be late.
I'll take my toast with me. If I miss that bus again, Sam the Sniffer will keep me in after school.
Sam the Sniffer?
Yes, Mr. Pringle, the geography master. He's always sniffing. He has one of those pencil things you sniff when you have a cold. He's always got it stuck up his nose. It wasn't half some trouble the other day while he was out, as he dipped it in pepper. When Sam came back, he took one sniff and blew his teeth clean through the window.
Jimmy, don't tell such lies.
I'm not kidding, Ma'am. The lad said Mrs. Pringle won't buy a vacuum cleaner. When the carpet's dirty, she tells Sam to stand on his hands and get sniffing. What time is it, Mr. Pringle?
4:30.
Well, can I go home now, sir?
Oh, you're staying here till 5.
Oh, you only keep the others in for half an hour when they're late in the morning.
I know. But the extra half hour is punishment for teasing Charlie Thompson. I will not tolerate fighting in the playground.
I'm sorry, sir.
Are you crying?
No, sir.
Oh.
Are you?
Get on with your work.
Finished, sir.
Oh, all right. Well, which 3 questions did you pick?
Well, the first one is compare your own land with a foreign country. I picked Holland.
Well, go on.
Well, in Holland there are canals. The natives wear clogs and it's famous for cheese.
Yes, well, that's all right so far as it goes. What about your own land?
I live in Lancashire. It has canals, the natives wear clogs, and it's famous for cheese.
Oh, very smart, Clitheroe. According to that, you wouldn't know whether you're in Holland or Lancashire.
Oh, I would. They don't speak Dutch in Lancashire.
Clitheroe, I don't know whether you're trying to be a wit or just succeeding in being a half-wit.
Oh, very good, sir. Very clever. I must tell the lads that.
Never mind the compliments. Now tell me something about Holland that is different from Lancashire.
The mountains.
What mountains?
In Holland, the Alps.
The Alps?
Yes.
Clitheroe, I have been teaching geography for 22 years, and I never knew until today that the Alps were in Holland.
Oh, well, we all live and learn, don't we?
Hello, James. Just coming home from school?
Yes, Mr. Craythorpe.
You're rather late, aren't you?
I was kept in. I've been teaching Mr. Pringle some geography.
But he's the geography master.
Well, he knows nothing about Holland.
Oh, really? You surprise me. After all, you know he is an M.A.
That's not what the lads call him. Are you going to our house, Mr. Craythorpe?
Yes, just routine Women's Guild business to discuss with your mother.
You spend a lot of time on this Women's Guild business, don't you?
Yes. When I took on the position of honorary secretary, I had no idea it would involve so much work. 3 nights a week I have to devote to the ladies. They think I should do everything, but they'll find that Craythorpe is the willing horse that can be driven too far. And
Have you had your tea, Mr. Craythorpe?
no.
Well, here's our house. Come in and put your nose bag on.
Oh, always the very quip.
Come in, Mr. Craythorpe.
Thank you, James.
You're sure you wouldn't have another cup of tea?
No, thanks, Mrs. Clitheroe. We must get home. My husband only has half an hour for his tea before he goes back to the cinema.
James, your mother has company. I hope we're not intruding.
I don't know about you, but I live here. Come on.
I hope we'll see a lot of each other now you've moved here.
We've got lodgers.
And I know Jimmy will be pleased to see you, Shirley.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Clitheroe. Oh, hello, Jimmy. Shirley, what are you doing here? Have you run away from home?
No. We moved into the house across the road.
Yes. Jimmy, this is Mrs. Peters, Shirley's mother.
Hello, Jimmy.
Hello, Mrs. Peters.
I wanted to thank you for looking after Shirley so well at the circus the other week.
Oh, yes, he bought me some chocolates, and he bought his friend Ozzy 2 ice creams.
That was to keep his trap shut. Otherwise, he'd have blabbed it all over the school that I was sitting with a girl.
Well, thank you anyway. Come along, Shirley. We must be off.
I'll see you to the door.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, James, that is a pleasant surprise. Another little companion for you.
You what? She's a girl.
Well, now, what difference does that make?
If the Black Hand Gang saw me playing with a girl, they'd use me for a catapult practice.
Well, now, that new washer should stop the tap dripping. Oh, Jimmy, where's your mother?
She's at the front door saying goodbye to the visitors.
Oh, Theodore.
Hello.
What's this? Wearing a bow tie? You're getting a bit daring, aren't you?
Oh, I just felt rather gay this morning. Mind you, I don't think my sister approved. She prefers a dark tie with a black coat and pinstripe trousers for work.
She must look funny mopping the step in that lot.
What a lovely family.
Oh, you mean the Peters? She's a nice woman.
Yes.
Little Shirley's nice too, isn't she, Jim?
No, she's all right.
She's very pretty, don't you think, Jimmy?
I suppose so.
Oh, James doesn't like girls.
Well, she likes you, Jimmy.
Oh, Grandad.
Oh, stop teasing him, Father. Will you have some tea with us, Theodore?
Oh, I don't want to trouble you.
Nonsense. I've got to make a fresh pot for Jimmy and cook him some egg and chips. Why are you so late anyway, Jimmy?
I was kept in after school.
Well, it was your own fault for being late this morning. Maybe in future you'll get up when you're called.
You kept a long time just for being late.
Well, it wasn't just that. Charlie Thompson came to school with his cousin, a girl. He even carried her books.
Well, now what's wrong with that?
What's wrong? He's in the Blackhand gang. We followed him round the playground shouting, Sissy Thompson! Where's your gym slip? Then we held him down and tied pink ribbon on his hair.
Well, no wonder Charlie hit you.
No, if I'd been the teacher, I'd keep you in every night for a week.
Well, it was Charlie's own fault. He shouldn't go to school with a soppy girl.
Put this bread on the table, Jimmy. Oh, Theodore, would you like a cup of tea while you're waiting for the food?
No, thank you.
Oh, Jimmy, in case I forget, will you call at Mrs. Peters' house in the morning? She asked me if you'd do a favour for her.
Yes, ma'am. What is it?
Take Shirley to school on the bus.
You what? I can't do that.
Why not? You both go to the same school.
But she's a girl. Oh, Mum, I'm going to be late for school again. It'll be the cane this time.
Finish your toast and get a move on.
Oh, all right. What time is it now?
Don't talk with your mouth full.
Well, I'm in a hurry.
Will you stop spraying toast all over my porridge?
Well, I'm going without you.
All right, I'm coming. Grandad, where's my cap?
Your what?
Me cap! Me cap!
It's on your head.
Well, who put it?
Oh, come on. I'll miss my bus.
Oh, all right, don't panic. My bus comes 5 minutes before yours.
Well, that means I've got exactly 5 minutes to wait. There's your bus just going round the corner.
Oh, heck. Hey, stop him. Oh, run after him. Show your leg.
He's gone. You can take your time now. Your next bus is 5 to 9.
Oh, I know. I'll be 5 minutes late and get 6 of the best off Sniffy Sam.
Well, it'll teach you to get up in the morning. I've no sympathy for you.
Well, I don't care. I might get the cane, but at least I won't have to walk into school with a girl. Surely he'll be on that bus.
Oh, Jimmy, glad I've caught you. Did you miss the bus?
Yes, Mrs. Peters.
Well, jump in. I'll give you a lift to school.
Oh, thanks.
Good morning, Jimmy.
Go. Oh, heck. I'll walk, Mrs. Peters.
What are you playing at?
Don't be silly, Jimmy. You'll be late for school.
Of course. You'll get the cane.
That's nothing to what I'll get from Charlie Thompson. If he sees me with Shirley, he'll push me nose in me ear and blow me brains out.
Don't be stupid. Get in.
Oh, Susan.
Get in.
I'm glad we saw you, Jimmy.
Are you?
Are you all right in the back there?
I'll be happier in the boot.
Daddy told Mummy she could have the car every morning to take me to school.
You mean you won't be using the bus?
No, I'll be taking her in the car, so if you ever miss it, you can always have a lift.
Can I? Could you go round by the hospital?
What for?
I'd like to call in and book myself a bed for this afternoon.
Oh, well, I'd better put Jimmy's tea on. He'll be here in about 10 minutes.
He's here now. I recognize his knock.
Jimmy! One day you'll bang that door and the house will fall down.
Good, then we'll be able to move.
What's the matter with you?
Oh, it's been a shocking day at school. Mrs. Peters took me in her car right to the school gates, and I had to walk in with Shirley. And he saw us.
Who?
Peeping Charlie Thompson. His eyes popped out like gobstoppers.
I suppose he got a bit of his own back.
I'll say, did you should have heard him. Oh, it's lover boy Clitheroe and his sweetheart. When's the wedding? And Ozzy shouted, get married at dinner time, then we can throw us rice pudding. And then when I came back after playtime, somebody had written on the blackboard, Jimmy loves Shirley. I didn't half clout Ozzy.
How'd you know it was Ozzy?
Because he's the only one who'd spell loves, L-U-V-S.
What did the teacher say?
Oh, before he came in, I rubbed it out with Ozzy's head. The teacher said, Higginbottom, what's happened to your hair? It's white. I said, well, he worries a lot, sir.
Oh, dear, you deserve to get into trouble. Grandad told me what you did to Charlie Thompson yesterday. You were just getting some of your own medicine.
Oh, I thought I'd had it at dinner time. I was in the playground and the Black Hand Gang surrounded me, both of them. Charlie had a cricket stump, Ozzy had a ruler, and I had me back up against the wall. And then, just when they were going to attack, I had a brainwave. I told them how going with Shirley was all part of a secret plan to help the Black Hand Gang. And when they found out what it was, they'd come crawling to me on their hands and knees.
What is the secret plan?
I don't know. But I've got till next Monday's meeting to think of something.
Well, you're a lucky fella to get away with that story.
I suppose that means you don't want to take Shirley on the bus anymore.
Oh, don't have to. Her mother's going to take her by car every morning.
Well, you better not miss the bus anymore or you'll be getting another lift to your doom.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be up like a shot in the morning. As soon as somebody shouts, I'll come down those stairs quicker than you did, Grandad, the day you trod on me roller skates. I haven't time for me breakfast, Mum. It's 8:30.
Oh, well, you must have something to eat.
But I'll miss the bus again.
I'm sorry, Jimmy, but we all overslept this morning.
Oh, I forgot to wind my alarm clock up.
Ooh, I'd like to wind your neck up.
Jimmy, it can't be helped. Susan just forgot. She'll be late as well.
It's all right for her. She won't have to bend down and get 6 of the best.
Well, you'll just have to get a lift off Mrs. Peters.
Oh, not likely. Even Ozzy and Charlie wouldn't believe me twice.
Well, here you are, the toast. I'm afraid it's a bit scorched.
A bit scorched? They look like coal bricks.
Well, let's solve this rush. I don't know what I'm doing. Anyway, come on now, eat your porridge.
Where's the milk?
Oh, I forgot to bring it in. Get it from the front door, will you, Jimmy?
Oh, I've had it now. You get me up late, breakfast not ready, and now I have to go on a milk round.
Oh, stop complaining and get the milk.
Well, hide your face or you'll turn it sour.
Oh, James, you startled me.
Oh, Mr. Craythorpe, hand me that bottle of milk.
Here you are.
Thanks. Here you are, Mum. I'm having the cream. Oh, heck.
What's the matter?
I slammed the door in Mr. Craythorpe's face.
Mr. Craythorpe's at the door. Really, Jimmy, you're too bad.
What's Craythorpe want here at this time in the morning?
Well, maybe they don't have burnt toast at their house.
That'll do now.
I'm sorry, Theodore. Come in. Jimmy didn't realize what he was doing.
Oh, that's all right. I could see he was rather agitated. But I just called round with the needles for the Women's Guild knitting group this evening.
Oh, good.
Good morning, all.
Hello, Mr. Craythorpe.
Good morning.
Well, good morning, Mr. Craythorpe.
I'm afraid we all overslept this morning. And Jimmy's been late for school twice already this week.
Oh, well, I'll take James to school. I've got the car outside.
Oh,
Oh, good old Mr. Craythorpe.
that's very kind of you, Theodore. Oh, but won't you be late for work?
Oh, no, I'm not expected in the town hall this morning. I'm spending a few hours on the new housing estate. James, shall we go then?
Yes, Jeeves. You may drive me to the university. On the way, stop at the fish shop for a kipper to nail under Professor Ozzy's desk.
Well, goodbye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, and thank you, Theodore.
Oh, James, you must be a handful for your form master.
Oh, he likes me.
Oh?
When he gives him the cane, he always has a smile on his face.
Well, here's the old car, James. Oh, what's the trouble over there? I say, are you having some difficulty?
I can't get the car to start.
Oh, Mrs. Peters. I didn't recognize her bending down. Can I help?
I don't think so. I'm afraid the battery's completely flat.
What shape should it be?
Well, can I run you anywhere?
Well, no, I was just taking Shirley to school.
Well, I'm going there with James. I'll take her.
Oh, would you? Well, I'll just pop in the house and get her.
Mr. Craythorpe, how can you do this to me?
Do what?
Take me to school with a girl.
Oh, dear, I'd forgotten about your trouble.
I'll never miss that bus again, even if I have to stop up all night. I'm having the alarm clock from now on. What's that? Oh, 7:30. I've made it. Come on, Clitheroe. Out of bed. We must get that bus. I'm out. Ooh. I'm in again. Bye. That floor's cold. Where's me socks? Oh, I remember, under me pillow. That's it. Slippers on. Pyjama jacket off. Pyjama trousers off. Shirt on. Pants on. Tie on. Now for a wash. Not a sound. The lazy lot. Come on there, wakey. Everybody up. Nobody sleeps while Jim's awake.
Jimmy, have you gone mad?
Come on, ma'am. I'm nearly ready and it's just turned 7:30. I'll be at school before the doors are open.
You certainly will. Today's Saturday.
Oh, no.
Oh, dear. I can't get over that. Jimmy getting up at that time this morning.
All right, Grandad, it's not that funny.
I think it's a scream. Oh, I only wish I'd have been out of my room to see your face at 7:30.
If Billy ever saw your face at 7:30 in the morning, he'd join the Foreign Legion.
Well, it was funny, Jimmy, after all that happened this week.
Oh, it's all the fault of that blinking Shirley.
Oh, yes, it's always somebody else to blame. It's never Jimmy's fault.
Thank you, Susan. I'm glad you've noticed it.
All right, we'll just forget it. Susan, it's 9:30 if you're going down to the shops, love.
Oh, righto, Mother. I've got the list for the grocers. Is there anything else?
Yes, call at the chemist's. Ask him if he's got any powder you can sprinkle around the door to keep girls away.
Well, I know what to sprinkle to keep you away. So.
Have you finished your breakfast, Jimmy?
Yes, Mum. I think I'll go to bed till dinner time.
Oh, the poor lad, how he's suffered. He's been awake for 2 whole hours.
Grandad, save your jokes for the barmaid.
Jimmy, don't be cheeky.
Mum, Shirley's here.
Oh, no. I'm not in.
Shh, quiet. Come in, Shirley.
Oh, thank you, Mrs. Clitheroe. Good morning, Jimmy.
Is it?
I just came up to thank you for inviting me to the pictures this morning.
Eh?
Is your cold better? Mummy said you sounded hoarse on the phone.
I'm going daft. What phone?
Well, half an hour ago. You rang Mummy and said you wanted to take me to the children's matinee this morning. Didn't you?
I've been framed. This is the work of horrible Ozzy.
Oh, it wasn't you then.
Of course it wasn't. Why would I ask a soppy... I mean, no.
Oh, well, I'd better go home then.
Just a minute, Shirley. It doesn't matter whether Jimmy asked you or not. I think it's a good idea.
Well, you take her.
Now, Jimmy, remember your manners.
Well, if he doesn't want to take
It
me...
isn't that, Shirley. I've got no money.
Well, you had your pocket money last night.
I've got money to spare. I've got to buy all sorts of licorice,
Oh, but we don't need any money.
That's what I say. Eh?
Well, Dad is the manager of the cinema, and I can always take my friends in for nothing.
You mean, every Saturday morning I can go in free?
Well, yes, if you're a chum of mine.
Shake hands with your best friend. I just want to make a phone call to my best enemy. You've slipped up here, big mouth Higginbottom. So little Oswald's playing jokes, is it? I'll have to clean the blackboard with him again. Hello? Is that Oswald? Listen, clever Dick. You thought you were smart phoning Mrs. Peters, didn't you? I'm not going to get out of it. I'm taking Shirley to the pictures. Her father's the manager, so we're getting free seats. Put that in your trumpet and blow it. I thought you'd change your tune. Any of my friends could go for nothing if I had any. Well, say please then. That's it. Now say, Charlie Thompson is a sissy. All right. It starts at 11 o'clock. You and Charlie be there at 5 with sixpence each in your hand to pay for 2 chalk ices for Shirley and me. And tell that Charlie Thompson that from now on he'll carry my boots to school. What are you laughing for? You'll be carrying Shirley's.
In that recording of the Clitheroe Kid, you heard Peter Sinclair, Patricia Burke, Leonard Williams, Diana Day, Carol Gardner, Rosalie Williams, and Gordon Rollings, with Jimmy Clitheroe as the Kid himself. The theme music was written by Alan Roper and played by the BBC Northern Dance Orchestra under the direction of Alan Ainsworth, with Jimmy Leach at the electronic horn. The program was written by James Casey and Frank Roscoe and produced in the north of England by James Casey.